Jack or are you John?
I mean, you've been John all the way through, buddy.
That's right. Let's keep it consistent. And now, a scene from A Good Day to Die Hard. So we're not gonna grow any third arms or anything, are we?
Nah, you might lose your hair, though.
Kid, laugh it up. This is you 5 years from now.
It's rainwater and fire. Besides, it's hard to kill a McClane.
Oh, now you're a McClane?
Yeah, I'm a McClane. John McClane.
John McClane Jr.
Well, that makes you a senior.
That's right. But try not to forget it. I'm your father. Have some respect for your father.
Let me ask you something. You looking for trouble? Or does it always seem to find you?
You know, after all these years, I still ask myself the same question.
Franchise.
Get in like the Marines.
Franchise.
Yeah.
Franchise.
We're in.
Franchise. Franchise the damn thing.
Welcome to Franchise Addicts, a podcast covering every film in a given franchise. My name is Luke.
And I'm Trouble.
And this week, we're on to our fifth film in the Die Hard franchise, and final. A Good Day to Die Hard.
A good day indeed. A good day to skip going to the movies.
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. This film, about what I expected. Now, whether that is a good thing or a bad thing, I think I've hinted that it's a bad thing in the past, but maybe I'll hint
not.
again that maybe it's not a bad thing.
Maybe this was actually a good day for you. Do you like the title?
I actually don't mind the title. I like it better than the last title, Live Free or Die Hard.
They're both pretty intense titles. Big swings for titles. A Good Day to Die Hard.
So I've started at least the last episode with saying that a lot of these scripts were not written specifically to be Die Hard movies. They were just action scripts floating around the old Hollywoods, and they turned them into Die Hard movies. This movie, specifically written to be a Die Hard sequel.
Wow.
Yep.
That doesn't really, I guess, make any sense. I mean, well, maybe certain parts have a
I think
few
the father's son thing, somebody had the idea to write, what if John McClane's son was doing the same thing that an old John McClane, or young John McClane used to do, and old John McClane comes to help him.
Beautiful writing.
Absolutely.
It was not John.
I mean, it
Moore.
writes itself.
It really does. It's a good day for that. So what's the story on this one? 2013.
2013 director John Moore. You may know him from the action-heavy films like Max Payne and Behind Enemy Lines.
Wow. I've heard of those.
Writer Skip Woods. He's
Skip.
known for X-Men Origins Wolverine, which is considered the worst X-Men movie and potentially one of the worst movies ever made.
Wow.
Swordfish with Halle Berry.
Uh-huh.
And The A-Team with
The
Bradley
A-Team.
Cooper
Let's-
and Liam Neeson.
Speaking of the A-Team, we've got our Mr. T right here. Paul,
Hey
how you
guys.
doing today?
Doing well, you guys.
Is it a good day for you?
It's a good day to die hard. Yeah,
It's a good day to
yeah.
die hard.
Yippie-ki-Goodbye, Mother Russia.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's the tagline.
Is that what it
That's
is?
the official tagline
Wow.
for this movie.
Yeah,
Yippee-ki-yay.
how bad is that?
Mother Russia. That's not good.
That's-
I don't know how that's
Not forced, that's for sure.
So this movie was Bruce Willis's highest paycheck. He got $25 million to be a part of this movie. So they had to kind of convince him with the old cash to be a part of it. Was supposed to be set in Japan or Los Angeles. They ended up switching it over to Chernobyl in Ukraine.
Yes.
So this is a primarily
Yes.
Russia-based movie. I think
Yes.
almost every scene is in Russia except for the opening scene where McClane's basically giving us the breakdown of his history with his son that we have no idea about.
Yeah, exposition machine.
Shortest Die Hard movie, 98 minutes long.
Love that.
Thing's a breeze.
That's probably the best part about it, though.
That's
It's
literally
definitely the best part about the movie.
I wrote notes on that'll come back.
I'll bring up many other things that are good about the movie, but yeah, 98 minutes up top. If you're gonna make a shitty,
Don't make
fifth
it-
sequel, make it as short as you possibly
It
can.
cannot be 2 hours. That would be offensive.
So this movie cost $93 million to make. Not cheap. It only made $67.3 million in the U.S. and Canada. Not great.
Ooh.
But It made $237 million internationally, broke the $300 million, still the lowest or second lowest. I think Die Hard 2 made less.
Okay.
So this, I mean, it ended up making its money back internationally, but was a humongous flop in the U.S.
Yeah. I wonder if they were trying to maybe go for that, putting it all in Russia and like really kind of almost, hedging their bets by being like, this will
They had
do
to have
well
they had to have
overseas.
gotten the script and be like, no one's gonna like this movie in America. This is like a disgrace to the Die Hard franchise.
Well,
Let's make it appealing to international.
and they left a lot of the dialogue in Russian. You know?
Lots.
that's true.
You know.
There's a lot. Yeah, you got to bring your glasses for those subtitles. Did you like the taxi driver, the Russian taxi driver? He brings a little levity.
No
right?
pay, no pay.
You don't have to pay. You let me sing. Which is like, okay, I guess.
Yes, that's keep going.
I love.
be a
top of the
brand part of it.
Hey, you need to leave. Just get out and run.
The traffic.
So bad. Always. You want 6?
That was great.
Yeah.
So the opening car chase, which we'll talk a little bit more about, cost $11 million of the $93 million to
I
film.
believe it. Yeah, that's
A lot of practical effects. Then they used CGI to kind of correct things, but a lot of it was done practically. The biggest turnoff at the time was the handheld shaky cam that a number of shots are done in, making it seem, less like a studio film. This is the director, John Moore, is known for this in his movies, and people did not like this in their Die Hard movie.
Interesting. When was their shaky cam? Can you?
Well, this is where Luke from outside of the podcast comes in and say, Chris barely watched this movie.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. I had it on.
So don't ask me these questions because I know the answer to all of them is you weren't paying attention.
Okay, it wasn't a good day to pay attention. It was a good day to watch and be like, okay, so I'm a snob, and I'll say I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes, and I saw 15%, and I was like, maybe
Don't give it too much credit. 14%.
14. It was something, it went down. It went down in the interim.
That was my vote.
Yeah, Paul submitted a review. It was like, not good. Oh, so I did kind of I liberally watched the movie as I did other things.
Yes.
And okay, so shaky cam is there. Of course it is. I remember it.
Absolutely.
Huge turnoff to me personally. Okay.
So Jai Courtney,
My guy.
he joins as John McClane's son. He's
JC.
the second lead of the movie, besides our man Bruce Willis as John McClane. He beat out some other actors for this that are notable: Liam Hemsworth, Aaron Paul, James Badge Dale.
Don't know.
I'm sure if I saw him, I would recognize him. But Liam and Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul was probably pretty hot at that time too. That would have been cool. He would have been a cool son for John McClane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
better.
I think so.
He can do that sassy, I hate my dad energy a little bit better.
Lots, and I think he's just overall a decent actor, which I don't know.
Well, I mean, the one franchise they tried to get him to be the lead of, Need for Speed, he submarined that, so
Did he?
maybe he's not the best actor.
But maybe a good sidekick, right?
Yeah, I think he kills Jai Courtney
Yeah,
in
100%.
who I'd rather watch in this movie.
Yeah.
Paul Greengrass, the director of The Bourne Ultimatum, very, respected director for the most part. Justin Lin, Fast and Furious 6, were both up to direct this movie and ended up not doing it. Definitely would have made it a better movie if either of those two were in control, but I would imagine that the production studio didn't want to pay them to do this. I would guess their ask would be a little bit higher than John Moore. And yeah, like Chris was saying, this is by far the lowest rated Die Hard movie.
People don't love
All
it.
the other Die Hards, we noted last week that even that movie is rated pretty highly.
Yeah, even Live Free.
Yeah. Pretty highly, and this movie gets all the brunt of the blame for ruining the franchise.
Yeah, the last nail in the coffin.
Um,
It wasn't a good day after all.
Not at all. We get 2 cameos from previous movies. You know the
Lucy?
first one.
Lucy?
So Mary Elizabeth Winstead comes
Yeah.
back as John McClane's daughter. Do you know the other one? It's kind of sneaky.
I don't know. But again,
It is
watched 75%.
Aldous Hodge, who is one of the nephews in the third Die Hard movie. He's one of Samuel's nephews that he's yelling at in the store.
Yeah, okay. One of the one of the two
He is
kids that's
in-
skipping school.
He's in the control room in this when they're trying to get the drone to take out. Jai Courtney's trying to get the drone to take out the bad guys. He's like on the mic talking to Jai Courtney in that.
Is he
along
just-
with the other guy?
And he's reprising his role as...
No.
No, he's just...
He just appears
Okay.
in this movie.
Cut
no,
scene.
no connection. to
Okay,
his
no
previous
connection. Just the
character.
same actor.
There's a
Nope.
cut scene where like, I've been working with you forever. Even those back in the day when my uncle yelled at me in the shop. You had that sign on you. Whoa, ho, ho, not cool, John. You've come a long way.
His character name in this movie is Foxy.
Oh,
Foxy.
okay.
Yeah, that's a good name.
So yeah, I mean that's basically all the fun facts that I have about this movie. My guy Cole Hauser shows up in it for 1 minute, and then
Yeah.
they take him
I
out.
think it's shot in the head.
Yeah, Cole Hauser. I noted him in the.
He's from Good Will Hunting. He's one of Will Hunting's friends. He's the mechanic who fixes up the car that he ends up going away with at the end. Back to See About a Girl, and he is also Rip from Yellowstone.
Yellowstone, yeah.
Yeah. Also worked with Bruce in 2003 in Tears of the Sun,
Hell yeah.
which I did not see.
I've heard that movie's solid.
Yeah.
He's in Dazed and Confused.
Yes, he is in Dazed and Confused. He's one of the bullies,
Pitch Black.
smacking kids with a cricket bat.
Yeah, so he's got quite a resume. So yeah, Cole's there, and the rest of the cast is kind of Russian unknown
Yeah.
people.
Russian adjacent. So let me ask you.
None
let
of
me
them
ask,
are actually Russian.
Yeah. So, Luke, we agreed that Bruce was at his best in looking in the last movie. What do you think about this movie?
Thirstometer.
Yeah, so Live Free or Die Hard. Bruce is what I said, 53.
Yeah.
This movie is 6 years later, so he's rapidly approaching 60, and I think the dementia is starting to set in.
Yeah. He looked like he aged more than 6 years.
He lost weight.
He lost a step. The eyes are looking a little sunken.
Yeah.
He's standing really upright the entire time, like his back hurts,
Yeah.
just like walking around.
I feel
this
that.
This is a sad one for Bruce.
You know, it's
Agreed.
It
He
was.
deteriorated quickly.
It's sad to think about it. I mean, obviously, this is one of the great movie stars of our time, and just watching this and thinking that 10 years from the time that this was made, that he would start to really be in this state. Just very very sad, tragic stuff that happens in life. But I mean. That if anything, that made me be like, okay, like this is one of the last hurrahs for this guy. He's still doing it. He's yells a lot in this movie. He's doing some crazy stunts. Does he do any of his own stunts in this one? Any thoughts?
There's no way that's him hanging out of the back of the helicopter.
No.
Probably not.
Shockingly, the information about this movie is sparse.
There's not like a novel written about it?
No.
Behind the scenes of the movie that everyone wanted.
Yeah. Sparse.
Do you think this is anyone's favorite movie in the world? It has to be somebody's.
mine?
Well, somebody in Russia adjacent.
Yeah.
There's somebody.
I like-
somebody in Russia. This is like they
You
love
like
this
a
movie.
Die Hard movie?
Apparently, it did super well in South Korea too.
They're just
Maybe maybe this is Bong Joon-ho's like favorite Die Hard movie. He's
Maybe.
like, this inspired me to make
Parasite.
Parasite.
I don't know.
I don't know why that would inspire him to make
Not
it.
really. Yeah, it's just the repression.
Wow. Yeah. I just looked up what Bruce Willis was in after this movie. So he was then in the second movie in the G.I. Joe franchise, G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Oh.
He was in Red 2, reprising his role of Old People Still Got It from Red 1.
Red One.
He was in the sequel to Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. So these are a lot of movies that he just kind of has to be in.
Sure.
He was in Rock the Casbah.
Did not see that one.
And then it looks like a laundry list of movies from 2015 all the way through 2023 that look to be direct to DVD
Really?
action nonsense.
Aw, Bruce.
Yeah.
But we now know, because they did the reporting on it, that he was doing that to get money to make sure that his family was set to go, because he knew that the mind was running out, and
That's
he
really,
wanted to
yeah.
give him a cushion.
That's,
So, I mean, stand-up guys.
So yeah, if you look at it, with that context, you go, okay, he was, there are plenty of superstars out there that would not be willing to have their image, take a blow like that at the end of their career.
That's high praise.
For the right reasons there. So actually, it makes me like him more.
Yeah, Paul, I don't know what you're talking
see me in Long Legs. And then also 8 other movies I put out in the month of March.
I gotta buy more dinosaur bones.
Yeah. The IRS is after me. So I'm going to steal the Constitution.
Again. I wrote that movie.
How am I not in that movie? Hungry, hungry hippos. I play a rogue marble from hell.
All right, Nick, get out of here. We're not paying you to be a part of this podcast. Get out of here.
All right. Man, you can say what you want. That guy has had some hits within the shit. I mean, fuck. No, Nick Cage is a anomaly in the dream scenario, the long legs. I mean, he does tons of shit, but then he will
the world's
still
most interesting actor.
Yes, 100%, and he will still do stuff that is legitimately good, and then put so much out that is legitimately bad. But you know what? His family and his debts are paid, I guess.
Can you imagine being like his accountant? Or you're just like, there's got to be months where you're just like, oh my God, how are we going to make it? How are we going to make it? And he just floods into B movies where he's getting paid like basically the entire budget of the movie just to be in it. And they're like, oh, whew, we're back, baby.
Just signed a deal with Tubi. I think we're okay.
I bought 5 more houses.
No! Nick! They're all haunted by the ghost of JFK.
I got divorced again. What are you doing?
Alimony Tony. So yeah, that's Nick Cage. So yeah, no, but it is, in that sense, a serious note. Like that's, it's sad and admirable, and just a reminder of how precious life and being healthy in life and all that is. And I mean, gosh, we've seen this guy as the number one action star for all these movies. Like just the top of the world. You're doing after
Top of the heap.
Top of the heap, actually. That's right. He does correct. He says top of the heap.
hill.
Top of the heap. Top of the heap. But you see this guy just that is top of the heap, and to see this is what happens in life, and yeah, it's very sad. But
let's get into the movie. So
yeah.
Before finding out the other great works of Skip Woods, the writer,
Great
I was going to
man.
give him the benefit of the doubt and say that this script seems just chopped to pieces, because there's things that happen in it where I was talking to Paul as we were rewatching the last part of it. I'm like, you can definitely tell that this character had other scenes that they were supposed to be in, because
Yeah.
the way that they're shot in this scene seems like we should know them. And then you're like, wait, I don't know anything about that. So it seems chopped to pieces. I'm going to say that the writer of X-Men Origins Wolverine maybe just did a bad job. But this
Crazy.
movie, from a writing perspective, is definitely chopped to pieces. It is heavily reliant on just exposition so that we know anything about the characters.
I was
Not
confused.
a lot of telling, not a lot of showing.
A lot of deception too.
And essentially, this movie is like one gigantic chase and fight scene. There's not a lot going on
Yeah.
on the interior.
And when I will say this, and this is like when they stop to talk, when they stop to have a little emotional
So cringy.
breath, it's like they didn't write a script.
No.
Like this happened, like it's and so the times where it's, for me when I was watching that stood out was when they have this, like when his son, where Jack and John have these little talks about like, what do you like? Are you my dad, man, or whatever? And it's just really bad. It seems like, and I don't know if maybe the thought was like, make this real. These are two macho guys that don't know how to talk to each other, so it'll be awkward and there'll be tons of dead space. But it just comes off as just really bad. Like if that was maybe the thought behind it, it just doesn't work at all.
It almost seems like they just were like, hey, Jai Courtney and Bruce Willis,
can you improv?
Here's your characters. Just improv what they may be talking about. And they're like, we don't do
I don't know.
improv really, man, but I guess. And so they're like,
I miss you.
Dad, do you know how bad my childhood was, you being my dad? And he's like, you know what, son, I was just trying to do the best I could.
I know,
with what
son.
I had.
I'm sad sometimes. I'm your dad.
Why don't you toughen up?
Tough up, son. I'm just like, what's wrong? Something's going on. Yeah, those scenes did stand out like a sore thumb. And then, I mean, yes, you got your car chase, that's like your kind of fun. The one line that's cool is when Lucy calls John and he's like, "Did you see Jack?" I'm looking at him right now.
Seems like he's doing all right.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Haven't really caught up to him yet, though.
Yeah. We haven't had a chance to catch up.
That was fun. Kind of slick John McClane in action there. We get a little bit of that, and then the rest. It was just like there was so much side changing and like, oh, well, actually, you're on this side. And actually, this person is on this team. And I just like, and again, I will credit the fact that, was I also like, doing some household chores, but it was just like, wait, who's on what side?
I'll give it to you. So we start out the movie. We got to get the backstory of our bad guys first. Super convoluted. Don't really actually know what's going on. Is Jai Courtney working for mobsters in Russia? What is he doing? He's going, to prison, whatnot. We then cut back to John McClane. He's still got it. That grouping's tight, brother. And
well, no, that's where they also set up how old he looks, as you call it. Hey, nice grouping, Gramps.
Yeah. And they have some of the worst dialogue ever written into movies that help you understand how estranged of a father he is from his son, who has found his way into Russian prison because he was killing somebody to prevent Yuri Karmanov from being killed by Viktor Shigarin.
Yeah.
So John McClane doesn't necessarily know that his son is actually working for the CIA. This is all an operative.
Do you think his son is like down on his luck and
the entire thing he's like this, some drug addict, but
he's like,
it seems like
very
near
functional.
the end of the movie that he knew that he was a CIA agent because he's like.
But again, part of that chopped and screwed script, or how they edited it. But yeah, no, it's mom thinks that he's a drug addict, and John actually gives his son credit and thinks that he's a big time drug dealer.
Yeah,
gotcha.
But somewhere in the middle of the movie, John McClane switches and has actually known that his son is a CIA op for a long time.
Yeah,
but didn't know why he would be put into a Russian prison. And was surprised when he's like running away and it's seemingly like working with some intelligence agency. Lucy McClane drops him off at the airport, John McClane, because he's going to go to Russia and figure this situation out for his son.
Was it that easy to get into Russia in 2013 when this takes place?
I don't know. I've never had a passport, so I have no idea.
From my understanding, because you can stop in Russia, and we did on a cruise a few years ago, but you get like a sponsor when you go in there, and somebody's got to kind of stay with you.
Maybe that was just for you.
No.
You must not touch.
I didn't think about that.
Don't worry, Paul. We do this for everyone.
We will be watching you.
Okay, I didn't think about that, but I'm pretty sure it's something of that nature. I don't think you just get to a roaming around.
So you're saying that someone just
Russia.
has to watch you the whole time?
Yeah, they stay with you. They're like a chaperone, kind of.
That's creepy. What about going to the bathroom? Do they?
Well, no, they don't go to that. I mean, it's not that.
They're just making sure you don't piss off the wrong people.
Right.
Do not go to
It's more for your safety than anything.
KGB. Do not talk to them.
So it looks like Viktor Karmanov is going to take out Yuri. He's got him in the courthouse. He's telling him, I got all these judges in my pocket. There is kind of a cool shot where he's like walking in front. He's got like the crowd of judges and like, you know, people in suits behind him. And it turns out that he is pissed off a third party of like, I don't know, what is the tap dancing guy? Where is he involved?
No, the tap dancing guy is working for what's it?
I don't think he is.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yeah, 100%. I have no idea why he does the tap dancing thing. But 100%.
Why does he blow him out of the courtroom when it seems like the guy has all the judges in his pocket and he can basically get this guy executed if he wants?
Yeah, I don't know. Again, another part of the chopped and screwed script. But he does get on the phone with him. That's whose phone, you know, when Yuri finally caps him in the head later. I'm getting ahead of ourselves. He picks up that phone, calls him while he's being massaged, right?
Such good
and
timing.
he's like, oh, hey, is it done, basically?
Incredible timing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, it all, yeah. But I think that's part of that chopped and screwed script again, where you go, or when it's been edited, it doesn't, some shit just doesn't make sense.
So it turns out that Yuri has some dirt that no one else can have on this Victor guy. And so the CIA is interested in grabbing this intelligence from Yuri so that they can put this dangerous guy, Victor, away. He's the defense minister for Russia, so he's got a lot of control over the nuclear warheads and stuff like that in Russia. This is a bad guy. We got to take him out. Yuri's our guy. Turns out that Yuri and Victor had been working together since Chernobyl to kind of squirrel away some uranium so that they could sell it to arms dealers around the world.
A little side hustle.
Yeah. And this is the dirt that Yuri has on Victor that they were doing this. Now, he has not let the CIA know that they were doing this together and that he wants to be the beneficiary of this stolen uranium. But they were also the cause of Chernobyl.
Yeah, they were the cause of the meltdown.
Yeah.
I missed that part when I was watching the Chernobyl series.
Yeah.
yeah. Didn't see that.
It's just as good.
I did not see Yuri and Victor there.
Yeah, well, they were behind the scenes.
All right. Well, you know, it's a conspiracy, man.
This plot.
They had a children's parade the next day,
next day
and then
to prove-
50,000 people were
They
deported.
never. Yeah, that's this whole thing is just even going to explain it, having to explain it. It's just like my eyes, they're glazing over here. It's just too complicated.
No,
right?
it's not complicated
It's
enough.
What?
I want more convolution.
If
this is gonna be a horrible hour and 30-minute movie, make it even more. I needed 4 more twists in this movie.
Oh my god.
They should have just gone for it, because then it would have turned into a complete farce and it would have just been a comedy. But
That
it
would've
does
been nice.
It does try to be serious, but there are 3 major twists, and it is that Yuri had worked with Victor, so that's one. So like, so Yuri isn't the greatest guy in the world, but it's cool. He's helping the CIA get rid of this guy.
Twist 2.
Got to get to his daughter. Yuri wants to take his daughter out of Russia with him because the United States has promised him that he could live there, be all good. We'll keep you away from the bad Russian people. All right, I want to take my daughter with me. We, however, know that his daughter is bad because when they go to rescue her, we see the same actor that was kissing the bad guy from earlier. So we know they don't know that the daughter is actually bad. Boom, we think she's flipped on her dad.
Yeah.
And
Twist
is
2.
because they
That's
need
the second twist?
Yeah, that's the second twist. So they need him, Yuri, to open up something to get a file.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a file. All right.
Is that when they're in the place with the suits?
Yeah.
And they're like, the second that he opens that, he's dead.
But we think it's just some paperwork that is the dirt that he has on Victor. Mm-hmm. Third twist.
What?
Actually, the daughter and Yuri have been working on this the entire time. Fourth twist.
What?
It's not a file. It's uranium. Whoa! And they are going to make billions of dollars off of this together.
It's always about money.
Fifth twist.
Whoa!
Taking down Yuri is not hard at all. They take care of him very quickly.
Wow. It's like maybe I did watch this whole movie. And I was just like, what? I don't know. Okay, so there's a lot of
a lot of ins, a lot of outs.
Lot of ins, lot of outs.
Other stuff that's going on. Is Jai Courtney a part of the CIA? Yes. Turns out he is a part of the CIA. This is his operative, but he is a burnable asset. So he, is technically his dad screws up the mission for him. I don't know how much he actually screwed it up, but he blames his dad for it the rest of the movie.
They always do.
And so get him to the safe house. Safe house compromised.
Yeah, safe house is not safe.
Not safe
at all.
Unsafe.
Well, safe for about
John McClane makes sure to point that out.
Yeah, not safe at all.
Not much of a safe house.
Not much.
He has totally, obviously, bought into the fact that Yuri is a bad guy. McClane sniffs this out right away. Bruce Willis is like, I don't feel good about this. As soon as he sees the daughter, he's on high alert.
Yeah.
But Jai just can't.
Because he's like, I've got to kick some ass.
Jai is so brainwashed by his CIA operative that he's, just thinking about the mission. He can't, flow like Bruce Willis can.
He doesn't have that gift yet.
Yeah. It comes with experience. How many times has John McClane saved the world? Four other times.
Four other times.
Not even three, four.
On the reg.
On the reg, saving the world.
And he's got to teach Jai how to do this. John McClane Jr., which we don't find out until the end. Sixth twist.
JMJ.
They have the same name.
So it's not Jack?
His name is John McClane Jr.
Okay, but why
we
did
just
they...
did the scene
I
at
know
the
we
top.
did the scene, but I was like, but what, for most of the movie, aren't they calling him Jack?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But that's to hide the fact that he's actually...
That's to hide the
his
twist.
name is John McClane.
Right. He also doesn't call him Dad the whole movie. He calls him John.
Yeah. So they are both technically John McClane.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they're like, call me Jack McClane.
Of course.
Seventh twist. Chris didn't watch a second of this film.
Well, it was just... No, I mean...
watched the trailer.
This is another part that, again, that you get no build-up to. There's no
like
character development. There's no... I'm sure there were other scenes that led themselves to you kind of figuring out maybe that he was John McClane Jr. that got cut out for time.
For sure.
Okay.
sure.
I mean, but we know it's his son.
Yes, but we don't know that
but
they
we
have
don't
the
know
same
that-
name. Have you seen Batman vs Superman when they find out that their
No.
moms
But
have the
you-
same
but-
name? It changes everything.
And we also know that names are a big thing throughout this whole franchise, right? With the Gennaro McClane name game, right? That's come up multiple times. So names are a big
and the
part of this whole franchise.
entire movie he refuses to call him Dad. He just calls him John.
But most of this whole big twist at the end is like, it's not Jack, it's John.
Right.
That's not a big deal.
No, not at all.
The McClane thing is big. He's not like, I'm John Gennaro. Anyways.
But it's perfect. It's a perfect for this movie. It's a terrible twist.
We
it's
literally-
not that big of a deal, but it's supposed to be.
We literally did the scene. It's hard to kill
I
a
know,
McClane.
I know.
Oh, now you're a McClane? Yeah, I'm John McClane.
Yeah. No, I know. I was there. I was reading it.
You're reading it.
Welcome to the podcast,
People put stuff in front of me. I read it in a voice. It's great. That's how just hey.
What you don't know is that Chris is walking around doing chores with
no.
mic on his headset.
Hold on.
Just tuning in. He's not actually in
Not
the
actually
room.
here.
My muffins are done. Hold on 1 second, guys. No, like I feel like
I think this movie was too complicated for you.
it was. It was. I mean, maybe if I would have locked in, but I didn't. And this is a movie that, just like, many great pieces of art, demands to be studied and watched without flinching.
Yes.
And I didn't do it, but you know what? I don't feel that I lost out on anything too big.
I mean, it feels like you lost out on some of the main things that happened.
But ultimately, those things don't seem to have been good at all. Or
they, in hindsight, make the movie even more spectacular.
maybe they do. I wouldn't know. I'm that's okay. I'm coming at it from where I saw the big action sequences. I was often confused about who was on which side and who was fighting who, and there's just constant, like, I don't know. It just seemed like it didn't matter.
Let's see if you watched the movie. Yuri's death scene.
Do a test.
Yuri's death scene.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
What did it remind you of?
Oh, the first movie.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
and that was.
But does he hit the ground?
No, he gets chopped up by a helicopter.
Okay,
So that's cool.
But those were softballs, but
That's true.
No, if you go with harder, I won't probably get them. But no, that was because they're like, guys, remember, we're going to telegraph this to you in slow-mo.
I thought it was great.
It wasn't bad because,
And as he was falling, I'm like, that helicopter better fucking chop him up.
yeah, no, the helicopter chop gave it a second gear that was
and
cool.
it's his daughter flying the helicopter, so she technically killed him.
But that's okay. That's woman
fine.
on man crime.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Yeah.
true. Which
Yeah, that was justified.
what causes John McClane to say his famous line "Yippee-ki-Yay, motherfucker"? What does he then do after that?
He is in a truck that's on a helicopter, and he like backs the truck up in order to weigh the helicopter down and cause it to not fly as it would like to.
Awesome.
Well done.
You definitely watched the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, so no, it was just a lot of in the middle section. Like there was definitely a portion after
When John McClane is in the G-Wagon and he's up on a bridge, how does he get to the lower level? But how does he get off the bridge?
This is a good one.
He's on the G-Wagon.
Well, he's driving that Mercedes.
Uh-huh.
This He's
on an overpass, and he sees the other chase going on with his son and bad guys in that huge armored,
Yeah.
Do you
thing.
know that this?
How does he get to the lower level?
This G-Wagon, the Mercedes, and it was asked for by a Shah, who just had, obviously billions of dollars, and that's the design that he wanted.
And he wanted to see if he could actually pop the tires on this thing because apparently they're unpoppable. Unpoppable.
Dude, that car was. I was like, I gotta get one of those.
That car was amazing. So how did he get down there?
He drove off the bridge.
Kind of.
No.
But there's.
Well, he kind of uses some sort of makeshift ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I half make that answer up? I did. I was like,
In an epic scene, he rolls it down one of those car carriers that is just kind of, and he's rolling over cars on a car carrier, turning
Porsche.
left, turning right.
I remember.
At some point, somebody's in one of these cars.
He monster truck smashes a red Porsche.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, that was
Also,
a long scene. And it was
How much money did Mercedes give this?
Yeah, they're all Mercedes.
Is every car in Russia Mercedes?
That could be too. But the one that he drives out the back of the helicopter that's a Mercedes.
It is a Mercedes as well. The taxi driver is driving a taxi Mercedes. The carrier van that Jai Courtney is driving is a Mercedes carrier van.
And I'm fairly certain that armored vehicle is a Mercedes armored vehicle that they're driving.
I'm pretty sure I've seen the Top Gear guys drive that armored vehicle.
That's a badass vehicle.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, anyway.
Thank you, Mercedes. Well, so there you go. So,
All right.
So Chris watched some of it.
Since we're talking about the chase scene, I actually think the chase scene is kind of really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of car acts. They're bowling over shit.
They destroy so many vehicles in that. It definitely goes on too long. It definitely seems like Bruce Willis is on a sound set in a vehicle turning the wheel and not actually in the car on location ever.
Yeah.
But everything else that's happening, very cool. I like when the bad guy tells the guy that's driving, he's like, I told you to step on it or whatever. And then he just like, boom.
No, he tells him, I didn't tell you to drive. I told you to fly.
Yeah.
And he just drives right off the fucking
so
bridge.
Good. They definitely use that armored truck to full effect.
100%.
They are just blasting through everything. Civilians be damned. So many of them are dead. This would be one of the most catastrophic events in human history. Had there be news reporting about this, they're like 100 people in their vehicles were destroyed by these two guys chasing each other. And John McClane grabbing that G-Wagon, smashing. I don't think that car would have a chance against that armored vehicle.
No, but
running into the side of it over.
He
and
runs
over
into the
again.
back of it a few times, spins
Also,
it out, runs into the side
that carrier
of it.
van definitely has a top speed of 75 miles an hour.
100% GPS and monitored by GPS too, right?
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's fun. It takes 30 minutes to get through.
Big one.
And then we get 5 minutes of horrible dialogue, and they're like, well, we've gone too long with this. Into the next huge action scene at the safe house. And so just a lot of shooting, a lot of running around. They get caught again. Boom.
And is that the first? Oh no, that's not when the first time we get the helicopter shooting into.
No,
later
so that
on.
comes when they
At,
are going to
ballroom.
rescue the daughter.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Chris?
Nope, not really.
What happens there?
Yeah, no. Lots of shooting. Lots of shooting.
Well,
People like,
okay, the
you
ball-
deceive me. No,
So maybe-
you're on my team. No, no.
so-
Yippie-ki-yay. You, no.
So now that I'm thinking about it, because that is the ballroom, is that where somebody got the idea to have the guy do his little tap dancing thing? Because we're in a ballroom?
I think they needed to add some character to him
It was
because
just so
other than
odd.
that, he's just like
doesn't do
a
anything.
nothing character, and he does the little tap dancing, and he's like, I could have been a great dancer.
Okay.
And Bruce Willis is like, hell yeah, dude.
And Russia's not known for tap dancing. They're known more for ballet, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
for sure.
They do the throwback where he just starts to maniacally laugh to get to
To wait till you need to buy some time.
Yeah, so that's a little throwback. Which
Very,
is-
very cool weapon that gets hinted at when they're in the safe house. Jai Courtney grabs this knife that also has like 4 bullets that you can shoot from the knife.
Yeah.
Hilt.
Oh yeah.
That ends up getting him out of that sticky situation in the ballroom. And then they do the classic Sundance and Butch, and are behind the bar, like, we're going to die, but at least if we're going to die, we're going to do it McClane style.
Yep.
And they shoot the,
The stained glass. You know?
Oh
Very,
yeah.
very
That's
cool.
another throwback to the first movie, right? Because that's what they do to him.
Yes.
To get the glass
Yep,
all over the
yep.
floor.
Man, this movie's
Except
got
that
a lot
one-
going for it.
Yeah.
Except that one made sense because, well, not that this doesn't make sense, but they're doing the glass on the other one because they know he's barefoot.
Yeah.
Right? Gruber knows he's
This
barefoot.
is so that they can stun him and then stand
and
up
then stand up and waste
Yeah.
him.
waste him.
But it was a cool. It
But
was
little
a cool
do they know
effect.
that the helicopter is coming in with 50 cals and start.
But
just-
you can just duck.
Yeah. Just talk and get behind the concrete.
Those bullets definitely can't go through brick and kill the person that's ducking below the brick.
No, not at all.
No. And there's at one point where they are literally running as the 50 cal is like peppering this wall.
Yeah. Excellent escape, though, through the trash chute
Love it. Yeah.
down the scaffolding.
I will say, genuinely, the action scenes in this movie are pretty good until the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I could get behind that. And they used them, I mean,
Yeah.
right? Because the dialogue is so cringy.
Yeah, they're like, we cannot have characters talk to each other.
No.
No.
Something else needs to happen.
Yep. And
Good.
so just stick with the action.
Good overseas too. You know, don't need to understand
No.
much of the dialogue.
We just watch things blow up.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Show, don't tell. Good day to Die Hard.
It's a great day.
It's an okay day.
So speaking of dialogue, we get some good dialogue after that when Jai Courtney's got the rebar stuck in his.
Yeah, good father-son bonding. Well, they're not quite bonding yet, but they're doing a little bonding. We then move locations to our final location to Chernobyl.
Yes.
Got to get that. I mean, if we're making a movie about Russia,
We gotta go to Chernobyl.
we got to go to
baby.
Ukraine, actually, where Chernobyl is.
Yeah.
Because the Russians wouldn't do that on their own soil. They got to use Ukraine for that.
course.
Of course, though, is Ukraine actually part of Russia? I mean,
Chris, what do you think?
I'm asking.
Well, I don't think it is. I don't know.
You passed your test.
It's not.
I'm going to need a little bit more definitive of an answer, and I'm going to need a couple $billion more in arms sent to them.
Yeah. No. Bad stuff. That's,
No, good stuff. Russia bad, Ukraine good.
That's what I was saying.
Send more money. More U.S. troops.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Actually,
sure.
it just depends on what way the wind's blowing, what different people think about that situation. So yes, we move on to Chernobyl. Fortunately for our McClane guys, to get to Chernobyl, which they know they have to get to, they have to boost a car. That car has every piece of equipment that a person invading a bad guy lair needs. Multiple machine guns.
A pirate gun.
Bulletproof
Hell yeah.
vests.
Bulletproof vest, a pirate gun, old school pirate gun that he hands him.
He doesn't use.
No, but again, another thing that just kind of ended up in the editing, and well, let's use this.
That definitely
Never.
was supposed to be a cool kill. Was supposed to happen.
100%.
with that, and
That
did
that
not.
never comes. But yeah, bulletproof vests that happen to fit them very well. Nice form fitting. Nice pair of binoculars.
Yes, absolutely. You gotta survey the scene.
Yeah. So
And
so
then
lucky find.
Another great father-son dialogue as Bruce Willis finally opens up to his son because he thinks, that they could potentially die as they're trying to successfully get this mission together. I don't necessarily know what they talk about, but they do father-son speaking.
Yeah, it's best we don't know. We just imagine.
Yeah, but it's starting to warm. Jai Courtney is starting to warm up.
Well,
because he at this point he says, "Let's do." I think this is the dialogue basically. Hey, do you have a plan? No, I figured we'd just wing it. That's kind of our thing. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Our thing.
Our thing. Yes.
Hearts in the
But
eyes.
I mean, the whole relationship starts with. Jai is trying to get Yuri out of there. His dad had come to the trial to trying to help him out. He is John McClane, so obviously he knows as soon as the bomb goes off that his son got out of there. There has to be a reason for this. He ends up stopping the getaway car that his son's in and pausing him long enough that the CIA can't extract him. And so he's screwed up the whole mission. And, his son's yelling at him the entire time. You screwed it up. But John McClane gets back into the good graces because Jai Courtney sees old man still got it.
He still got it.
And he saves his ass a couple times, pulls the rebar out for him. So by the time we get to the end of the movie, these guys have a begrudging respect for each other.
What do you think about the on-screen chemistry between Jai Courtney and Bruce Willis?
I think anyone could have chemistry with Bruce Willis. He just seems like a nice guy.
I think they don't. I think that Jai Courtney, on the other hand, can have chemistry with no one.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's good at all. Bruce. Well, the dialogue that he's going through sucks. He's a charismatic guy, and he shows that he still has some riz in this movie at the old age. But yeah, no, it's just I don't give a shit about any of these relationships. And but that's
I was coming around on it at the end.
No, I mean I just didn't. I don't know. It didn't do it. But that's me. I was doing laundry. I was making muffins.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than the relationship that we find out about Yuri and his daughter.
Yeah,
which makes zero sense. There's the point when they finally do the full reveal that Yuri's fully in control. He's killing Victor. They're taking this out of here. The daughter is brought, so they can get this uranium. I thought they were going to kiss.
100%. I thought, okay, here's the next. One more reveal. Not his daughter. It's his lover.
Yeah.
But no, they kept it father.
The lips were red. Red lipstick all over those. All of a sudden
they were looking at each other like, yeah. I was like, whoa.
It was about to get weird.
Yeah, you missed out on a lot.
Interesting stuff.
What do you think about that, Chris?
Well,
I guarantee you, though, Paul, that there was a scene that was written where that was the case. They're like, one more twist.
Yeah.
They're lovers, not father, son. They're like, too confusing. Too many twists.
Yeah.
The notes are, no one understands.
But they had shot that scene earlier so that they both have fuck you or
the fuck me eyes, right? And
very cool.
That's we also this is
very, very cool.
Very, very cool. This is also where we come into another one of those where you were talking about where we have a shirtless henchman.
Oh, that guy! I was gonna say
why is he shirtless and why do we not know him? But he looks really important right now.
Super duper important. Then he dies because of that super awesome grenade that basically is like a firebomb.
Yeah.
Somehow Bruce Willis and Jai Courtney get out of there.
Unscathed, unburnt.
That was like getting baked in an oven.
Yeah.
And they're fine. That guy's dead.
That
shot is so crazy because you're like, who the hell is this guy and why are they shooting him like he's the third lead in this movie?
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, well, maybe they're going to turn him into something, after he goes after the McClanes because that's what he starts doing. They kill him off without him firing a weapon.
Yeah.
Immediately, the next scene.
You see some back shots.
So there's definitely 30 minutes of unedited footage.
This should have been a 2.5 hour movie.
Right, exactly. They're like, we got to get rid of that. But here he is. We have all this. We have the only film we have of him that we're using. He's shirtless and he looks really important. And that's just how it is.
Waving that uranium in like he has been in control of this whole situation the entire time.
Yeah.
I did like that. There was a guy out there with directing
Yes,
things
that
with
was
those two,
hilarious.
like the batons that they
Yeah, like
use
the
at the airport.
airport.
They had everything. They had it. OSHA was there. They were all.
Dude, they flew in like 95 guys for this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they've got the
operation.
lifts so that they can carry the heavy uranium onto the helicopter. Apparently, that model of helicopter is the like biggest, toughest helicopter that's ever been produced.
You look badass.
So they spared no expense getting like the best vehicles for this movie.
Big vehicle movie.
And you're like, yes. What we know about Die Hard is it always has cool cars that can do awesome shit.
Wait, that's Fast and the Furious.
Oh shit!
That's the other action franchise about family.
Whoops. Wait, this movie was written specifically to be a Die Hard movie?
I don't know. You know, the one trope that they get and that they have with Jai Courtney and John McClane is that by halfway through, they both have indiscriminate dirt and blood.
Just pouring off their heads.
Yeah, and it's all a lot of the head.
Yeah.
It's got, but it's like not like a cut, but it's just like it's on us.
Yeah.
We're dirty. We're bloody.
They're trying to mirror the two characters.
But it never affects their ability to
No.
do what they're going to do. Like
just
so,
makeup.
they've right exactly 100%. There's never any physical limitations
Yeah, just something
at
happened.
all.
the
Maybe-
physical beating that 60-year-old Bruce Willis supposedly takes in this movie, the scene where near the end of the movie where he's hanging from the truck that he's like
He's just
messed up
spinning
the
around.
helicopter with. He is spinning at 100 miles an hour, gets thrown through a plate glass window,
And he
and
got thrown through the
7-inch
steel
thick-
there too.
7-inch thick steel or wood, doesn't matter which.
Doesn't matter.
Fine.
Just fucking bounces
I would
up,
just
no problem.
I would tap out after. I would just not be able to get up.
Even when they're doing like that, you know, they're
I'm pretty
using
sure he would have been cut in half.
they're
When he
using
went through that.
when they get out of the first area from the helicopter and they're using the garbage chute, they fall 9 stories
100%.
at least.
Yeah. I mean,
land
there's a
into a
slide for
garbage.
part of it, but yeah, the end is a full-on 9-story fall.
Yeah, the slow mo.
Yeah.
They then, at the end of the movie, to fall into the pool, fall through 4 floors and multiple glass windows again and land into a pool. And,
cool.
you know, John McClane is already out of the water, but not before his son calls him
Dad.
for the first time.
Did you call me Dad?
No. Must have swimmer's ear.
Swimmer's ear.
Shut the fuck up! I hate you.
Swimmer's ear.
You were there for me.
I'm not familiar with swimmer's ear, but I didn't know that it made you hear things.
It makes you hear dads and moms. Yeah. It's just a common thing.
It sucks.
Well known.
Coming from a
Parental
kid
fathom.
that swam many, many hours in his life, swimmer's ear would not wish it on anyone.
No.
Sucks.
I don't know. I always had ear trouble, so I always had to put wax in my ears when I would swim when I was a kid.
Wax?
Wax. It
Like
was
not
before.
What?
Yeah, they were like these like things,
Oh,
and
I know
like
what- I know
to,
what you're talking about.
It was to fully plug
Yeah.
the whole. So like, yeah, it was. But you got them. It was just a clear like wax, and it came in like.
Did you also, either of you, as a kid, when you jumped into the water, hold your nose?
Never.
Chris?
I might have. Not. It wasn't a normal thing.
I'm 100%.
Did I? I can't say. I can't say gun to my head. Did I ever?
You
not-
look like the type that would have done it.
What does that mean?
Like you did, you went cannonball, and then instead of grabbing it with both hands, you had one hand on your knees, and then
Plugging
the other
your
one
nose
plug
on
on your
your-
nose.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think
That's not how it's supposed to be done.
I don't believe that
You're
I
supposed
did.
to swim with one hand.
That's it. Isn't that right? I don't know. I only swam once in my
Oh,
life.
you're supposed to breathe out of your nose so that water doesn't go into it.
Yeah, no. Most of the time, I would say no nose plug. Maybe never, but I probably did it like once or twice.
All right.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, I'm a super snobby swimmer, so that is, I got to check people on that all the time.
Yeah, don't plug your nose.
Never.
Don't do it. Look like a nerd.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah, I said-
don't wear a big T-shirt when you go swimming, or else
Ooh.
you are a fatty.
Patty.
Ooh, shots fired. I mean, you know, what if you don't want to get sunburn?
Wear sunscreen.
Okay. All right.
Easy
Fair enough.
fix.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, that's essentially the movie. I mean, there's not much more to it.
We've already talked about the death scenes.
We have given this movie way more credence than it deserves.
This
way more
movie is wearing a T-shirt when it goes swimming.
This is the longest podcast ever done about this movie.
It might be the only podcast ever done about this movie.
People watching,
you'd be surprised. I thought no one had ever done a podcast about Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
That's a big one.
There was like 3 others.
There's some love for that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but talking about this, let's go through the awards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember what the first award is?
MVP.
No.
Best scene. Best scene. Obviously, best scene.
Obviously,
I'm just making sure. I wanted to switch it up with a little deception. Best scene for me is helicopter truck.
Helicopter.
The
last 20 minutes.
Helicopter truck.
Yep.
Here's another test. How does the daughter die?
She flies the helicopter into the building that she thinks Bruce Willis and Jai Courtney are in, but just as the nick of time, they jump off, and she looks at them as she's about to do this. Drats! They jumped off! I'm not gonna kill them!
And what is John McClane doing as he's jumping off?
Doing
No, he's definitely doing something.
He's definitely doing something.
He is throwing out all of his...
Giving her the old one-finger salute.
Oh, he gives her the finger? Oh, my goodness.
On the way down, slow motion.
What a rascal.
I told Paul that this might be the dumbest way a villain has died in a movie ever.
Screw you!
Like... She is suicide bombing herself unsuccessfully.
This is for further.
But
yeah. So look at that. I'm nailing all of this.
It was her decision.
It was her decision.
She had agency.
They did not lay a finger on her.
That's fine.
Chris is so happy with this death scene.
The way that she wanted to.
Yeah,
with a helicopter up her own ass.
Well, if she's into that, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She made that choice.
Her body, her choice with that. Anyways.
All right.
There's absolutely no way a piece of that helicopter didn't end up in a rectum.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's just science.
It's pure science.
Yeah.
And science is definitely hard at play in this film.
Yeah.
So my best scene is truck helicopter.
Truck helicopter.
What about
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Russia. Mine is G-Wagon ramp.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to change mine, but you guys
You're going to
go.
take the 20-minute long car chase scene?
No. I'm going to take the scene where they get off the helicopter and they're all like, there's no talking, but they're all like, and Lucy's there.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, they're just like, isn't it all great that we're family now? And there's an indiscriminate chatter, and they're all smiling at one another.
It does kind of seem like Lucy's giving those two the business a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
rascals. I know I couldn't let you go to Russia by yourself, Dad.
I don't
Senior and junior.
I always get at it.
You two son of a bitch. and then they freeze frame on them all smiling at each other, and it's so bad.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite
And
scene.
fade out.
Yeah. Screw truck helicopter. That end of is just
we got to go further to the end.
as the sun sets. Ooh, it's beautiful.
My favorite scene is the 1 minute that Cole Hauser appears, has some lines of dialogue in the safe house, and then immediately gets shot in the head.
He's there
Because I texted Chris, I'm like, Cole Hauser's in this movie.
Not anymore.
And then he dies.
He's just there for a real quick cameo.
He is the 7th build character and has 4 lines and dies in 30 seconds.
Made a lot of money off this.
I doubt it. But also, performance of the movie, I'll give my shout out in a second. Back-to-back movies where I have to give this shout out. Chris, what's your favorite performance in this movie?
I said Bruce Willis because I cannot think of anyone else to give it to.
I'm going to go with Cole Hauser. Because the amount of excitement I had seeing him for that 30 seconds that he's in the movie, I was blown away, and I'm not going to... Well, I kind of want to give it... Shout out to my guy, Alec. He is the tap dancing bad guy.
Yeah, man. Why not? That was fun.
He's having a great time in this movie.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you up on that one.
Yeah,
I like that.
Alec.
Little give it to Alec there with the random tap dancing scene. Let's do it. There's not. Look, we're just pulling shit out of thin air here at this point.
We need to fly.
And then I'll give my. So that's the MVP? No,
No, that's performance.
So then my MVP. Then I got to give my MVP. I'm going to give that to Lucy Gennaro.
Lucy
Or McLean, sorry. Just because I liked her. She's a McLean in this movie for sure. We saw her at the beginning. We saw her at the end. We liked
She gives
her
her
cameo.
dad the Russian for idiots.
There's a fun, that fun phone scene when he's,
when he's
whatever.
driving.
Anyway, again, pulling things out of thin air. Why not?
Why not?
My MVP is the runtime.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. That's a good one. Wow, you win. I said that at the beginning, didn't I?
know, but
I'm gonna top it
Okay. All right.
because I'm gonna go with the editor.
Oh God.
He pieced together a masterpiece.
He really
with
did.
Absolute shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, with fucking bubble gum and fucking duct tape.
Yeah.
He is
cutting room.
the
floor.
editor is definitely the hero of this movie because if this was an hour 45, 2 hours long, this movie would be insufferable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he turned this thing into a lean, mean fight machine, and I watched it,
That begs to
and
just
I
say,
was happy.
get it over with.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to shout out Irina, who's the daughter of Yuri, and she's a great-looking Russian lady.
Yeah.
Russian adjacent.
I kind of wish they wouldn't have done wouldn't have seen her so that twist actually would have hit somewhat. But the fact that the entire audience knows and the Clean Boys don't know is a very weird thing to set up because it doesn't really do anything for me other than just be like, oh, now they're going to finally figure out that she's bad.
Yeah.
But there was nothing leading in, like, it didn't seem like she had a personal connection other than, like, helping Alec out in getting Yuri. She wasn't like, oh, yeah, let's really take it to this guy. And I'm like, I guess, whatever. Very dumb.
Very.
A good day to die hard. What more can you ask for?
Well, what do we rate it?
I actually changed it to make it lower during this conversation. Last time I think we had.
Well, you've got a better idea of what happened now
yeah,
because
as I
we've
learned
talked
more,
about it.
I was like, no, actually, so I'm gonna go 4.8.
Wow.
Which is probably high, right? But I mean, it's just whatever. It's an endorsement saying bad news.
Yeah, I'm going to go 4.2.
Okay.
This is a pretty bad movie.
Yeah.
4.5.
Okay.
But-
Wow, I love this movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's
way to
only,
do it.
I will suffer through many 4.0 movies in that range if they're an hour and a half.
I agree 100%. It makes it doable. You tell me.
If this
but again,
was the
if it's
length
2 hours,
of
no.
Live Free or Die Hard, it would be like a 1.1.
I agree.
I
Agreed.
would hate this movie.
If it was 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of the reason it gets into the fours is because again of the
just
screen time.
because it gets it over
in and
with.
out. Which I think Alien vs. Predator is still my lowest rated movie, and I think that movie is like an hour 45, like 15 minutes too long.
Yeah. It came out. Oh no, it came out the same year. No, it didn't. It came out in 2007. Anyway.
I wanted to bring this up too. Paul, is this movie better than Dark Fate? As I stare.
Yeah,
into Chris's
100%.
eyes.
Yeah,
This
because
movie
of the
is better-
runtime.
This movie's better than Dark Fate.
Hell
Way
no. Give me. No, I mean, agree to disagree.
Even Bruce Willis at 59, dementia on his doorstep, is giving a better performance than Schwarzenegger in Dark Fate. Or
Schwarzenegger's
what's
not
her
the main-
butt as the main character.
What is her name?
I erased the Terminator series from my mind.
Linda Hamilton. But thankfully we have
Michaela.
Mackenzie Davis.
It's not down.
Right.
And she is going to be there to
I wasn't
save
talking
the
about
day.
her. I was talking about Linda.
Also,
I won't say anything bad
we're
about
gonna
Mackenzie
have
Davis.
Rev 9. I mean, we're just going to have some stuff. I mean, is it worlds different? No.
What's the runtime on that bad boy? 209?
Over to.
205?
Let's just
159?
2 hours and 8 minutes.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh.
I like it better,
Well, you liked when they broke the people out of the border jail.
Yeah, that worked for you, right?
Hell yeah.
You and your new liberal status.
It's not some new, oh my God.
But it's fun to do. It's a fun bit.
I guess it's a fun bit. Yeah.
He's the one that started the bit.
When did I start the bit?
You started the bit last episode.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, I stand by it. I stand by it 100%.
Do you think that Lucy McClane actually should have been the action hero in this, and that John McClane Jr. should have just been the guy that stays at home and is kind of,
Well,
whatever.
I gotta say,
Why can't his daughter be the badass CIA agent?
I mean, I don't think Jai Courtney's any good.
Well, I mean, that's besides
So
the point.
honestly, if you put it, I don't know. Let's see it. Let's check it out and see how it goes.
Could have had a better death scene for the
you know what
for
would've
the bad girl.
Do you know what would have been hilarious is in that end scene where she comes to pick him up from the airport, if Justin Long was with her.
Hell yeah!
And they were like macking on each other, and they show up, and both of the John McClanes are like, God damn it, we hate that guy.
Yeah.
Now we gotta kick his ass.
Dad, why did you have to save him?
He's pregnant. There's 2 kids in the car.
They're both nerds, like on their iPads, like,
Yeah.
They're no
fire sale, Dad, fire sale.
He's just playing video games all the time.
Oh man.
He and Warlock just will not stop. On these
Uncle Warlock is a beast.
Uncle Warlock.
Gotta get this guy out of my life.
So good.
Teach him about Fett.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. All right. So that's gonna do it for Die Hard. Yeah.
That's it. And we are hopefully going to grace you with some good movies. We've got a fun trilogy coming up. Do we want to reveal it yet or keep it a little bit of a mystery?
We can reveal it. I mean, if anyone's still listening.
That's true. Yeah, usually at this point of this low rated of a movie, everyone has stopped listening.
This is an Easter egg.
We are doing, for Valentine's Day season,
Season of Love.
the Before trilogy.
The Before. Sunset, Before Sunrise,
Before
and After Midnight.
After midnight. Yeah, not before midnight. After midnight.
So,
Richard Linklater, one of our finest working American directors.
pretty good.
These span from 1995 to like 2011 or something.
Something like that.
Something like that. Using the same actors to tell a love story throughout their lives.
He loves that bit.
Yeah.
That's when Ethan Hawke.
The man that brought you Boyhood.
Yeah, he owns Ethan Hawke's soul. You will do whatever I say, Ethan. So that'll be a lot of fun.
But these are very highly regarded movies. It's fun that they are a trilogy, so they fit into our franchise. Working love story. Going to be an enjoyable time to watch these movies with our significant others, and potentially have some new, different guests come onto the show.
You know it. Also, look forward to a 2024 Best of Movie show, which has been my dream to do.
Yeah, Chris and I talk about this show constantly. Every day we are updating our lists. Every day
So
we
good.
are
This
changing
is what it's all
them
about.
around.
This is it.
I have been forced to watch 10 extra movies from 2024 so that I actually can put together a top 10 list.
Hell yeah.
And that will be recorded at some point and dropped
That's
in between this and when we start the next.
most likely.
All right.
It's going to be
Stay
great.
tuned.
But Yippie-ki-Yay, Paul. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For joining
Thank you,
us.
guys.
And I mean, Die Hard. What can you say?
3 fantastic movies and 2 that exist.
Yep. So I mean, we're saying goodbye to it. We're doing it just kind of softly, quickly, and we're looking forward to the next series. So, anyways, thanks for joining us for Die Hard, and we look forward to the next franchise very soon. Thank you, Luke.
Thanks, Chris.